And now small towns in the Midwest can have tons of history despite their size. In one of these towns, an old church will be celebrating milestones for its congregation and the building they worship in. Hagen Zenecker has more on this historic place.
The community of La Plata, Missouri might seem small, but history is a large part in its community. This year, the Community Presbyterian Church will celebrate 100 years of its church building being constructed. On top of that, they will also celebrate 150 years as a congregation. During the first years of the congregation, the original church looked nothing like what it is now.
It was a wood structure. It had a huge bell tower, and they had designated $40,000 to build it, which was a lot of money in the late 1800s. And when they reached $30,000, they made a contract with a construction company out of Memphis, Missouri, and the building was constructed.
The original church worked well in the moment, but several decades of wear and tear made repairs costly. It was then decided to raise money for a new structure to not only last the passage of time, but be unique in its surroundings.
In about 1919, they realized that there was going to have to be a lot of repairs made on the building. And after a lot of committees and surveying the town, it was decided to build a new building, and they designated $70,000 to build this beautiful three-story brick building. And it is one of only two of this style in the state of Missouri.
With the exceptions of some modern conveniences, almost everything in the church is original to its 1924 construction, including the seats, flooring, lights, fire alarm, even the organ. It's this sticking to old school beauty that makes it well known to locals and others outside of town.
So we have one of the few actual pipe organs. A lot of the churches, if they do have organs anymore, they're electric, but this is an actual pipe organ. And so, of course, the beautiful stained glass windows that again, you don't see so often in the newer churches. But, and in fact, we've often have people come from out of town to do weddings here because it's such a beautiful sanctuary that people around the area know of it and want to be able to be here and have a special occasion here.
As a result of the congregation keeping this old church alive, it has become a vital part of the community. That is why applications have been sent to have the building be a part of the National Register of Historic Places. If accepted, it will become a reassuring message to the community and to the congregation that keeping to tradition and preservation pays off.
Well, to me, personally, I mean, it confirms the vitality of this church and congregation, that it has kept this building and kept it beautiful and functional all these years, and shows the significance of it to the people who are part of the church. And I think, the fact that, it would be recognized as a historical building shows the significance of it, not only as just a beautiful piece of architecture, but because of the people that were a part of this congregation and are a part of this congregation.
We do have several other historic buildings in town. For example, the home of Lester Dent is one, but I think that it just is a credit to the community and to this congregation that they have been faithfully dedicated to preserving a beautiful historical building.
Now, the Community Presbyterian Church will have an open house on Sunday, September 1st, and a float for the Soybean Festival on Labor Day.